So we all have a knowledge base, right? We have what's on our hard drive. We have the information that we have accumulated, some of it accurate, some of it less accurate, some of it, helpful, some of it less helpful, but we have our accumulated knowledge base that we operate from, right? Now we also have knowing. Now, in the principles, people sometimes talk about embodied understanding. They talk about grounding. It's knowing. It's what you just know. And it doesn't matter if somebody goes, yeah, but what about this? It's like, I don't know. I just know. Right? We have a knowing about some things. That knowing is our connection to mind. That knowing is alive in the moment. That knowing is what, if we let it, will guide us through life with an incredible amount of grace. And then our knowledge is helpful along the way, or less helpful, more or less helpful, depending on how we go. So what we're looking for in inquiry is to expand our knowing, not our knowledge. We're not looking to add to our knowledge base. We're looking to expand both our knowing, but our sense of knowing, our awareness of our own knowing, that we can know, our capacity to know. And so consequently, it has a slightly different feel to it than brainstorming, right? Or than arguing, where, well, no, I think this is the right answer. No, I think this is the right answer. It's like, what can I see that I was not seeing when we started? What can I see more deeply than I saw it when we started? What can I see that is new or fresh? And the only way we do that is by continually pushing ourselves into what we don't yet know. So we kind of have to get what we know out of the way in inquiry. Because it's not useful in this context. We're not saying knowledge is bad. We're saying it doesn't help you when you're looking for the unknown to be focused on what you know. Common sense, right? And yet, that's where we tend to go, right? Joking with a couple of people on the team, how people make up the exercises, right? That, I'll lay out an exercise and people will just go, oh, I'm going to do this. Right? And then wonder why they're not having the same insights as other people. Right? But that's we all do that, but you want to be mindful of that. You want to be mindful of not just going back to the known because it's comfortable there and you feel smart there. Because you've been rewarded for that in the past because people like you when you say that. Because you heard somebody else get a laugh when they said that at a party, so now you're trying it out as if you just made it up. Right? I have a 14-year-old daughter. That happens a lot right now. But we have in us a capacity to get out of our own way, to get out of our own heads, to get out of what we know and see new. And that's what broadens our world. That's what lets us walk in a wider world. And so while there's content to the inquiries I'm going to present over the next few days, kind of the gifts in the inquiry itself, because that's just one of the most beautiful capacities of the mind that I know of, is the capacity to expand in possibility and to see what I've not yet seen.